This conference will now be recorded.
Hey guys, good morning. So anyone has any questions, please let me know. Anyone has any questions? So day before yesterday, I was going to CloudWatch. Okay, I went into what is meant by CloudWatch, what are the features of it, right? Hope you understood detail monitoring. Today we will work on custom monitoring. What is the meaning of a custom monitoring? The word what is the meaning of a custom monitoring? Custom monitoring means our own monitoring. We are going and creating. AWS is collecting CPU percentage. AWS is collecting how many S3 object values. That is who is collecting. AWS is collecting. Now I want to collect my own metrics. I want to go and find out. Let's take an example. There is one file. In that file, what is the size of the file? There is a temp folder. What is the size of the temp folder? There is one service. I want to say like Apache or CloudWatch. What is the status, whether it is working or not? I want to come up with my own data. Okay, then it is called as custom metrics. How do you do a custom metrics with AWS CLI? How do you do with the programming? I don't know. It should work with programming also. We will try to go for it. So first of all, how do you do with custom metrics with CLI? Let's first log in. Okay, so I'll tell you very important part. Wow. Okay, that's fine. I'll start one server for our demo purpose. So let the server starts. Sir, how do I go for AWS CLI and why do I require it? So first point, to come up with your custom metrics, important. This custom metrics is not only used in a CloudWatch, anywhere in the world. You get lot of business requirement in monitoring. Like someone will come up and specify. I'll tell you, let's take an example. There is one file in that slide. It's a configuration file, production configuration file. Give me the count of in that total text file, lot of configuration. Wherever you find Dikshit word, what is the count of Dikshit words are there? Give me the count. Okay, and now you may come up and say in a file, why Dikshit words are there? Why do you require? Let us take an example. Some configurations are there where the configuration file is 10,000 lines. In that configuration, you will have IP addresses. Okay, they will ask you, give me the IP address. What is the count of IP addresses? Custom monitoring. So what is the meaning of custom metrics? First of all, understand what is custom metrics means. I want to monitor and come up with my own metrics, my own metrics. So how do you create a custom metric, sir? So either you write a code. I don't know what do you do. Either you write a code, either you write a program, either you write a PowerShell, shell scripting. I don't know what do you do. First it out, find it out how, basically. Find it out. How do you want to get this particular? What is that? Metrics value. For your example, I'm asking you, different requirements are there, right? There is one file. In that file, please find out how many times Dikshit word is appearing. So how do you find out that one? Either you write a program, either you write a Linux grep command, I don't care. You need to figure out how do you get that value. Second example, there is a database and I'm asking you, in that database, go to a table and find out the count of the table. How many rows are there? You need to find out the first way. You need to find out the matrix value. How do I get the value? You got that value. Let's take an example. In one file, Dikshit values are 10. Now you got the value 10. First of all, 10. So the output is, what is that? 10. What do you need to do? Take this value, okay, and you should move it into, what is that? In the CloudWatch, it should appear like a graph. So you need that value. Is it clear? You need that value. CloudWatch value. Value is equal to CloudWatch. You need to move the data, move the 10 value. Okay. Now tell me, there is one EC2 instance. In EC2 instance, you are finding out one configuration, how many times Dikshit word is coming? 10 times. Then you want to move a file from new a value from EC2 instance to CloudWatch. What do you require? IAM. So very, very important. So if you are communicating from EC2 instance or any AWS service and you want to move the data to, what is that? CloudWatch, without any access key and secret key, you need a proper, what is that? Very, very, very important IAM role. Is it clear? Okay. Now here only it will come. You have a value and you want to move the value to, where is that? CloudWatch. If it is AWS CLI, then what do you do? You can move the value with the help of, what is that? Program. What program? You need to choose it. Any questions in these points? And what is the fourth point? Sir, what do you want to find out actually? I want to go and find out every 5 minutes in that configuration how many Dikshit words are there. So you need to do, what is that? This program which you have written should be running every, what should I? 5 minutes. So what do you do? Either you do task monitoring, cron job, you will make sure it will be running every 5 minutes, every 1 minute, so that it will take that value and move it into CloudWatch. Take that value, move it into CloudWatch. At the end of the day, what do you see if you are moving into CloudWatch? What is that you are going to see? A graph you are going to see, right? Now you can come up and say, if the Dikshit words crosses 15, what you need to do? Send a notification using SNS. Is it clear, right? You have all these kind of mechanisms to go and come up with your own custom metrics. Custom metrics is nothing but, what do you want to do? Custom metrics means my own metrics. Company will come up and say various metrics where monitoring tools won't support. Monitoring thing won't support basically. So custom metrics. Find out the way. Then the second one is, what is the value? Move. Then move the value into CloudWatch. To move the value, you need an IAM role. And how do you move the value? Either you move the value with AWS CLI or programming. And this program has to run every 5 minutes. Then you will go and make it as a cron job. Is it clear? Anyone has any questions?
Here, what kind of IAM role required, sir? Here,
You require an IAM role where you can make put CloudWatch, right? Put CloudWatch metrics.
okay.
You are keeping a value into CloudWatch, so you need some permission say that, so that you can add the value into CloudWatch. So put matrix data. I'll show you in CloudWatch. I'll show you when I show you AWS CLI. Is it clear?
Okay.
Anyone has any questions here? Fine. So so first of all, let's write a program. I'm just taking a dummy value. I would like to do with, what is that? CLI. Write a shell scripting program which will find out whatever you want to value. Take that value 10, 9, 8. The value will come. With the help of CLI, I will move it. Now I will assume some dummy value. So let us take an example, sir. How do I move it using CLI to CloudWatch? Let's see. So you need to go to AWS CLI CloudWatch. Okay, and there are various commands are there. Now, can you tell me in this commands, which is the command I have to use right now? See, if you see here, right? Get. I don't want to get. I want to do what is that? What is that? Put matrix data. I want to put the matrix into CloudWatch. Okay, put matrix data. So what do? You go into put matrix data. You click on put matrix data. So it will ask you very simple. Put matrix data. Data points to CloudWatch. Publishes data points to CloudWatch. Sir, what should I do? What is the syntax? All these things are provided. Where is the sample? The very simple sample is this one. This is the pretty simplest sample. So as an example, what should be, what you need to write it in, if it is AWS CLI, PowerShell or shell scripting, you are going to first, you are going to write, what is that? Code. What do you do here? What do you do? What is that? Value. What is that you are going to write it? Here is the code where you write the value. Array, I want to go into that file and find out Dikshit word exactly. I want to go and find out what is my C temp value. You are going to write different code, right? What is that? At the end of the day, you write the code, you got the value. Then you use this command. See, AWS CloudWatch put matrix data. What is the matrix name? Matrix name. What is the name of the matrix? Matrix name is nothing but, what is that? Find Dikshit words. Let us take an example. And what is the meaning of a namespace? Namespace is Uber, Uber level, like that. Like, who is this guy name? What is his name? Dikshit. Dikshit belongs to which class? 7 a.m. All belongs to 7 a.m. Right? One top of this one. What is the namespace? Maybe you can come up and say example. I'm coming with, what is that? Custom metrics. What is a custom metrics? Unit. If you want to add any unit, you can remove, you can keep it or you can remove it. But what is the value of Dikshit? Where do you get this value? Huh? Where do you get this value? This value you get it from the top, wherever you written a program here. So when you write the program here, I'll show you that one in PowerShell in just 20 minutes. But if you see now, when you write this code, you get the value 5, 8, 9, 10. That value you can just embed here. Like you can make it here. What is that? 10 value. You got that value. It's not. So what do you do actually? You will not hard code like what I am writing. It is going to be dynamic. Let me show you dynamically in next 10 minutes when I write a PowerShell program. So this is the way, this is the command which will run. Let's see. I don't know whether CLI, I have enough permissions. I'm generating access key and secret key. Why I'm generating access key and secret key? You don't require, right? You need an IAM role. Then why I'm generating access key, secret key? Why permission, sir? Why access key and secret key? No, I have IAM role, right? Then why I'm not using IAM role?
This is
Use your brain.
uh,
Yes, sir.
this is not a AWS service, right?
Very good, sir. Hey man, all other people are sleeping, all right? How do I attach an IAM role for my laptop? Laptop is AWS service. IAM role where you can attach. AWS services you can attach. If I run this command in EC2 instance, then I can attach. I am running in where? My laptop. So I need access key and secret key. Good, sir. I told you this one clearly. Okay, now you go back and see the command. You will write the program, take this value for your example, enter it. I have access key secret key which is having a permissions. AWS CloudWatch put matrix data, matrix name is equal to find Dixit values. Words, namespace is equal to custom matrix, value is equal to 10 value. So what will happen, sir? So where do you go and check it out? You need to go into CloudWatch. Okay, you need to go to CloudWatch and you see something here. What is that? All metrics, and you will see something here. What is this? What is this? What is this? Custom metrics. And what is the custom metrics name I provided? What is that a name I provided here? Custom metrics. You click on it. Inside custom metrics, what do you have? What is this? Find Dixit word. You select this one. A graph appears or a value appears. Go and make it 1 hour. So it will take some time to come in the graph to showcase, but you can see actual value is like this one. What is this? What is the value? 10 and the dot. Is it clear? Is it clear? So if you see here, the value 10 came. Now, if what do you do right now? This program will be running every 5 minutes. It will again find, maybe it will find number of Dikshit values in that one after 9. It will take that value and move it into graph. So what do you do? 10, 9, 10, 9, 15, 17. At the end of the day, what do you see? A graph. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys? What is that you are able to see? Is it clear? So this is the way you are creating your own metrics, your own data. Is it clear? Maybe after certain time, I'm just doing an average. It should not run. Let's take an example. Again, it is going to run 19 values. When I go and enter, what will happen? In a graph, if it is too short period, what will happen? It will average out. 10 plus 19 divided by 2, how much? Okay, 14.5. So the value will change it to 14.5. So you go and click on it, refresh it. So you see line, wait for it. So it will take some time. Okay, wait for some certain time or refresh it. Once you refresh it, what will happen? It will average out and it will show you a graph. Okay, see here, sir. Period every 5 minutes. You can make it every 1 minute also. Refreshment. See, the value here is 10. Just refresh it and keep it in a line or anything. It will appear. See here. Wow. So the value is, what is the value? 10. Now it came after a certain time. Then you will see what is that? 14.5 or some value which is coming down. Wait for it. Is it clear how I'm coming with CLI to create my own graph data? You will see lots and lots and lots and lots of things like this one. And maybe in Microsoft, out of 1000 monitors I created, maybe 950 monitors are like this. My own monitors where I don't want a single. If my Microsoft Azure is down, it will affect the world. World will shout. Maybe if my application is down, you people are using, you people will shout. But how careful I should be when I am defining monitors. Is it clear, right? So that is the most important thing. Keep it in your mind. Those things you will go for it. Is it clear, guys? Any one as here? Wow. It was 10 value. Then I change it to 19. So what is the value? Then I again add value. What will happen? Graph will generate. Is it clear, guys? Online people, clear? What is meant by custom metrics? Using CLI, command line interface. You are the owner. You want to write, you come up and say, no, I want to write it a programming. Write a program. Who's stopping you? To find out, figure out the database count, Dikshit words, write a program. At the end of the day, you get the value, and then either you want to use CLI, either you want to use SDK, it is you are the owner. Is it clear, guys? Anyone has any questions before I show you custom metrics using a program? Same thing. I assumed a value here. What is that manually I'm assuming here? 10, 19. How in a programmatically we'll take that value and then when run through, let me show you that one. Any questions here? So how do you do? All the programs are ready-madely present. Maybe I'm using the older version. Let's see. I'm not using the older version. So you go into awsbit.com, everything I added. Yesterday also I added something. Okay, so you go sample code and you see lot of codes here, and a lot of codes are there. You are the owner, sir, and you will see something here. CloudWatch, what is that? Custom metrics PowerShell program. I've written lot of program. First program, this program will figure out if you want to find out the disk of your next one, if you want to find out whether one service is working or not. You see lot of programs I've written, sir, but it is you are the owner of this one. You can copy this one. Now I'm going to go for EC2 instance. Hare Rama. Okay, so this is a server. So I don't know, I should be pasting. Let's see if it is not pasted. Let's see. See here. Whoa, it's the C documents. In documents. Superb. There is a custom program which is already there. Let's edit it. What is this program is doing? This is a custom program which is running. It is looking for one service called as, what is the service name? What is that? Complex system, whether it is running or not. So this is a service. My company is asking, there is a very, very important. Tomorrow you run Apache service, Tomcat service, right? It will be services. Let us take an example. I want to go for this service. SSM agent is running or not. If you see service name or a display name. So this is what is the status right now. If you see whether it is running or not running. Running like that. I was looking for what is that com. If you see com, is it com event running? Yes or no? Com system app. Com system app. Is it running or not running? Not running. See, I'm writing a program, find out get the services in PowerShell. This is a service name. Okay. And by default, if it is not running, keep the value as 0. If it is running, it is as 1. Is it clear? Is it clear, right? And take that value in this one, in this dollar status value, what value will be there? Either 0 or 1. Then I'm writing one PowerShell program. The date and time is right now UTC. Service metrics name is equal to Windows service. I would come up and say, what is that? Com. And what is the namespace? Instance 1. Or I would like to go and specify as, what is that? Dikshit. And metrics name is equal to this value. And what is the metrics value? this value, whatever you are. Now I'm not hard coding anything. This is a program. First time it will not run PowerShell program. We need to register. Don't worry. From second time onwards, it will run. Wait for it. First time it will register. First time we need to register, load the libraries and everything. See here, there it will automatically. So in this system, EC2 instance, I don't have any access key and secret key. Why? I attached IAM role to the systems automatically. You see here, automatically it will go and find out whether the system is running or not. So for your case also, I will go and specify if the system is not running, I would like to print. Or okay, click on save 1, 2, and 3. I execute it. See here, the code is executing and it will come up and say it has find out the status is what is that stopped state and the service is not running. So it will run, take that value and move it into CloudWatch. See, it has taken the value and moved it into CloudWatch. Now, if this program, I will make it to run every 5 minutes, what will happen? Every 5 minutes it will round, find out the status. If the status is not working, it will take the value 0 and update it. Suddenly if it is working, what will happen? 1, and then it will update it in CloudWatch, so that you will see 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 1, and you can come up with an alarm. What is that alarm? If basically if the value is 0, send a notification. Those kind of things you can mention it here. So very important. So let's see. So what happened here? So I executed this one. Now you go to CloudWatch. CloudWatch alarms. See here. What is this one? Dikshit. And inside Dikshit, what did I provided? Windows Service Com. When you click on Windows Service Com, it will have that value 0. You go and check it out. Number. What is the value, sir? 0. Okay, after 5 or 10 minutes again you run it. Let's take an example. Let us take an example, this service. Let's see what I will do. Started. Now when you run, what will happen, sir? Now when you run, what will happen? Now what will happen? Is it working or not working? Service, it's running, so it will take that value and update it. Now maybe we have run executed right now. It will come up and say 0 plus 1, how much? 1 divided by 2, 0.5. It may show you like that, but let's see. Sometimes it may show you like that. Okay, 0, wait for it. Now otherwise 1. Is it clear, guys? Anyone has any questions? This particular work, whatever you are doing, what do? You do cron job or task scheduler. This has to run every 5 minutes, right? You go to your company and you go and execute every 5 minutes. And the most important thing, what you have done here, this is a program running every 5 minutes. This is acting like an agent only. What is an agent? I said you. Agent is a program which will pull the data and do, right? This is also what it is doing. It is also finding out your own metrics, taking the value and moving into CloudWatch. This is acting like an agent. Hope you got it. Very important thing I provided. Anyone has any questions, please let me know. See, 0 value. What is this value? Here is a blue dot. 0 value. After what we have run, after 1 minute, it will become 1. Is it clear? So let's see. It will become 1. Wait for, or it will become 0.5 as an average. Any questions, online people? Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? what is meant by
Yes.
CloudWatch. And tomorrow you people come up and say, actually, what is this column, sir? Is it a, tomorrow you want to find out the size. That means this is in GB. Then in this, you can mention it. Minus matrix name and unit is equal to GB. Then it will appear here in GB. You are the owner. All these things are provided here. You can write it down very neatly, sir. Is it clear? Any one has any questions? What is meant by Cloud Watch custom metrics? I think it came up with 0.5. No, wait for it. I think give me 1 minute, sir. It is 1 hour. Let's go and make it shade area. Somewhere it will some. It takes. I don't know why it will take like 5 minutes of time to display. Wait for it. It will automatically come. Any questions? Online people, clear? Any questions? Come up with my own custom metrics. Like for your example, now you can also come up and say, if the value again becomes 0, it is very important to notify. So you also have a capability of what is that? Alarm. Like you can go and click on alarm. I want to create a new alarm. Select the metrics. Metrics name is equal to what is the metrics name? What is that? Dixit. And what is the metrics name? This is the metrics name. You click on next, select it, and then you can come up and specify average every 5 minutes run it, static value. When the value is, you can say, what is that? Lower than, what is that? What is that? 1. Lower than 1 means what? 0. You need alert, right? You can go and specify additional configuration, anything, no. You click on next, and then if it, that means it is in alarm, and send a notification to SNS. Just click on notification, click on OK. You will get a notification in seconds. This is the beauty. And is it server or serverless CloudWatch? Are you creating any email or anything basically, or everything is you provided it is taking, right? That is the beauty of CloudWatch. You don't do any kind of a maintenance. See, previously demos I provided, right? All the systems are in alarm. Clear, guys? Is it clear? Any
Yeah.
one
Yes.
has any questions?
I have question, Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Suppose I set a alarm on the not alarm. Gather the matrix every 1 hour or 5 minutes. Suppose,
Uh-huh.
but between there are a lot of times my server is down and up and down and down. Okay, I don't want to do like that every 5 minutes. Whenever the server is down, I need to be notified. Whenever the server is up, I need to be notified.
This is
Okay,
what it is
how?
here now, sir. Sir, what is this, sir? Check it out, sir. See here. What is that? Those things are peanuts in monitoring. Electrometrics. That is what is saying you. See here. Read it properly. Select this one. You click on next. You click on next. Average CPU percentage static value lower than or equal to or lower than 1. That's what he's saying you here. What is this one? What is this one?
treat machine?
No, no, no. This one, this one, this one. What is this? What is this? Alarm state trigger. When it should trigger, matrix or expression is outside the defined value threshold. Then you can mention this one also. Matrix or expression is within the defined matrix. So it will create and saying that there is an alarm received and there is again basically your matrix is okay. Both the things it can go for it. Got it, sir?
Yeah. So whenever the
It will come
value
up and say
changes,
if the system is not working, that is fine, you will come. And then maybe after certainly your values are all correct, it will come up and say, now the matrix is okay. Both the things it will go for it. That is called as, that process is called as,
but we given it we run every 5 minutes, right?
eh? Every 5 minutes it will run. That's fine. Now you don't want every 5 minutes, make it every 2 minutes, 1 minute or the threshold. So
No,
in
but
the monitoring, this kind of
mm,
things are called as ITIL process. So these are the guidelines, series of practice in the monitoring. Okay, guys. Anyone has any questions? What is custom metrics? How did I create my own custom metrics? Here, now it appears. It was 0, then it become 1. Now continuously every 5 minutes it will run. What do you see? Whether it is continuously working, it will be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Suddenly it is not working, 0. Whenever it reaches 0, you will get an alert. All these things are Cloud Watch custom metrics. Is it clear? Now I want to jump into the last topic of CloudWatch, log monitoring. Very, 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 very important, log monitoring. I may go and provide a demo on tomorrow, but I will explain you everything. What's the time right now? Oh, then the demo will go for tomorrow. But what are the things, essentials required for your things, log monitoring? I'll go for it. Okay. Online people, anyone has any question? Is it clear? Please let me know if it is clear. If it is clear, I can go for it. I can go further.
it is clear, sir.
It is the mandatory thing you need to practice. Until today, whatever AWS services I provided, nothing is ignorable. Array, I can ignore this. Maybe snowball you can ignore. As snowball, I want to take it like direct connect, you can ignore. It's okay. Apart from that one, I'm not an idiot to go and provide unnecessary AWS services. These are very, 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 very important. And you will see this one on a daily basis. On a daily basis, I work on this custom metrics daily. Maybe I'm not using AWS, I'll use Azure's. Or even we are not using Azure. We are the people who are monitoring Azure. We can't use Azure. We're using Microsoft internal tools. Kusto. Okay, Geneva, Jarvis. These are the tools, internal tools which we are using in Microsoft. But what we do at the end of the day, is it clear, right? The tools can be 1,000 tools, sir. Today, tomorrow, today, you may come up and say, sir, what did you say? You explained CloudWatch in the byte and outside market, Nagios is asking. It's not like this one. Any tool in the world, like for your example, I'm using, if you go for it, we are using something called as Geneva. And we have something called as, okay, Jarvis. We have something called as Kusto. All are Microsoft tools. Because I am working in Microsoft tools. You go to outside, you will use some tools. But the concept is same to same. That is what in an interview you need to convey. In an interview, you need to come up, sir, what kind of monitoring tools, let us use it, but all the monitoring tools are same. If that guy is an idiot, no one can help you out. He'll come up and say, how can you say, because if you have a limited knowledge, they'll come up and say, oh, Nagios only I worked on it. This guy is saying CloudWatch. Both are different, same. He doesn't know anything. If you're a very Uber level, very good knowledge, you will understand all the monitoring tools are same to same. Agent based or agentless. That's it. That is the reason why I don't have any knowledge in Azure. Why I selected in Microsoft in 2014. No one cares AWS, Azure and everything. All are same. Is it clear? Any questions? So now I would like to move it to very, very important, sir, log monitoring. What are the essential things you require for log monitoring? And then see, when we go for very important, this is what you want to get a job with high paid salaries. You want to go into that area, log monitoring, high paid salaries, sir. You want 20 lakhs, 25 lakhs, 20, 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs. Analyzing the data, there are one of the key things is log monitoring. You don't understand log monitoring? We did some 30 interviews 3 months back ago, and we selected 2 people. And 30 interviews we did not do for anything. We did it from Tesla, we did it from Amazon, we did it from Google, we did it from Morgan Stanley, we did it from Goldman Sachs, we did it from Freshworks, we did interviews from what do you call it as VPN, very famous VPN, Cisco. We did it everything, and we selected one Cisco girl and one Walmart girl and one other guy. 3 people, sorry, 3 people will select. Gaurav Sharma, that is from EA Sports. EA Sports, Cisco, and Flipkart. We selected 3 people, 2 girls and 1 girl out of 40 people, and all are more than 10 years of experience and very good in monitoring and everything. This is the game changer, log monitoring. And when we start asking about Uber level, when they can easily figure it out in third round, second round, they're not match. Okay. Now, what is a log monitoring? As I clearly explained you, I explained you yes or no. Without logs, you cannot do anything. Today, the world is relying on logs. Okay. I don't know. I don't know whether I can figure it out the video or not. Ah, ah, I can show you one video, sir. Shit. What is Tesla company? Oh, man, I would figure out it out. I'm the laziest guy. Sorry, guys. I'll show you. What is Tesla company? It's a car company, right? Absolutely wrong. Okay, it's not car company actually. Yes, it's a car company. But what they're doing, as an example, why investors Tesla stock was, if you see here, right? Let me go and show you. Tesla, if you see here, right? Tesla stock, because of this idiot guy doing all this kind of arrogant, then otherwise, if you see, I'm just going you max Tesla, you see what if you have done a proper things. If you see 2019, the Tesla stock, if you see 2019, the Tesla stock, 2019, what is the dollar? How many dollars Tesla? $12. You bought 12 lakhs, you invested. $12 is a $12 you invested. In which year? 2019. In 2021, it reached how much? $407. How much time increase? 40 times. Is it clear, right? Within a span of how many years? 2 years. What is it? What is that investors were so much involved in Tesla? For your example, you have SpaceX. What is SpaceX? It's all about moving satellites. Okay, sir, what is that one? That is fine. Why people, the Tesla stock becomes so big, so huge? The reason is Tesla company is a car company. More than car company, it is a data collector. It is a data collector. So whenever you start the car, in the background, all the engine is running, collecting your total engine logs. Whenever you're traveling, which speed you're traveling, where are you traveling, how are you traveling, what is your inertia, what is the wind speed, what is the wing speed, what is your threshold points, everything, every 5 seconds, 10 seconds, it will connect it and move it into Tesla company. They have the entire data. Top of this one, they are doing artificial intelligence and finding out new things and changing the design. It's how it is a car company. Equivalently, it is a data collector. It is collecting and it is doing lot of intelligent stuff. Like for your example, Tesla can be done manually as well as automatically, right? Based on the data, they identified Amirpet, everyone are going here, everyone are slowing down here. In any Tesla car, it is slowing. What is the reason? There is a big bump is there. So what it will do, how efficiently I go for it, I get a fuel efficiency. How slowly, I know the bump is there. So instead of 60, it is going, and the suddenly bump is there, it is become 30. Instead of that one, it will go 40 slow, 30, 20, and then it will take it and then go for it. You'll get more fuel, right? All those kind of decision making when you collect the data. Is it clear, right? Anything, as I mentioned you, even Amazon, what it is doing, collecting the data. What Google is doing, collecting the data. That is important. And CloudWatch log monitoring is also collecting the logs. Is it clear, right? Collecting the logs. So very, very, very important. So what are the things you require? So what are the things you require, sir? In a log monitoring, so let us think about it. I'll tell you one simple examples and then we will do everything practically tomorrow. Sir, you remember we have a load balancer, yes or no? Customer will hit a load balancer. Load balancer request will go to multiple. Remember this architecture or forgot? Application servers are there, multiple application server there. Application server will connect to database. Clear? Application server will connect to database server. Now the question here is customers are hitting this one. The request is sending here, 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 right? And this is an application. Is it clear? And application will start if any customer is hitting, customer is looking, she is going and clicking, I want to go for basically cosmetics. The request will go and then the search will happen on cosmetic. And in this log, it will store the information of what is that? Cosmetic. It is log, yes or no? Now my question here is, my application logs are present inside my application server, yes or no? What is the reason I am taking these application log files? I am taking, so what I am doing actually, I'm doing like this. So there is a load balancer. There is one application server. I'm taking just two example application server. Whenever customer is hitting the application, we are creating what is that? Inside this EC2 instance, we are creating logs. Okay. Now my question here is, what is the necessary man? What is meant by then these logs are moved into one. What is that? Centralized placed. What is that? CloudWatch. It is moved into CloudWatch. Why? Why tell me? My logs are already present in server number 1 and server number 2. Logs are getting created. When you want to do any analyzation, right? You can do analyzation here only in these two servers. Why are you copying these logs and moving into CloudWatch? And then top of this, all the logs are present here in the centralized space, and then you analyze the data. What is the necessary, right? Can anyone tell me? Why do you want to move the logs from application server to CloudWatch? Huh? What is the reason all the logs are present in application server? Huh? Means explain it properly. Nah. Yes, sir. But what is the reason? Maybe I'll come up with my own mechanism where inside that application server only I have a log analyzer and it will analyze the log. Why I am moving into centralized place? Use your basics. If you have done all the basics, whatever I told you today's class, you would have understood. Database is a separate place. What is there in that? No, absolutely wrong. Use your mind. That is the reason you people are not at all practiced. Then why do you come to AWS? Why I am moving my server from server number application servers to CloudWatch? Why I am moving? Online people, why, sir? Use your brains. Easy. That is the reason I am shouted, please do it, do it, do it. What IP address? Gannunte call chestam mimmalni. Very simple, sir. If you you have all the logs, what is that? Here, you will have all the logs here, right? Why are you moving that particular server logs into CloudWatch? Because your application, if it is in auto scaling mode, what is auto scaling? Increasing the server and decreasing the server. Tomorrow this server gets deleted. Where is the log? Where is the log? Log is deleted. Is that okay? So what do you want? I don't want any dependency to have it in application servers. Application server today is an EC2 instance. Tomorrow it will become a container. It is much more volatile. It will create, it will delete. It will create, it will delete. It will create, it will delete. But what should I have? My logs are present inside that server. What it has to be, if you delete this server, my logs and every entity is deleted. Instead of that one, what I will do? I'll make sure every 10 seconds, these logs, or every 5 seconds, or every 2 seconds, these logs, whatever the new content is added, I'll take this one and move it into CloudWatch. If this server is deleted, all the logs are present in one place. That is the reason why I am moving, or everyone in the world are moving the logs. Keep it in your mind. Please do practice. Is it clear, right? So you are moving your logs into one centralized place. So what is the role of a CloudWatch? What we are going to do? Very simple, sir. We are going to do the same stuff. Logs. See, this is CloudWatch. What is my agenda? This is my EC2 instance. EC2 instance has to move the data into CloudWatch. Yes or no? What do you do? First thing, you will go and install. Please write it down. What is that? CloudWatch agent. You need to download. You need to install the CloudWatch agent. The agent is installed in all the servers. Then that is the first point. EC2 instance has to move the data into CloudWatch. What do you require? IAM role. The second one is pro and provide a proper IAM role. Go and provide a proper IAM role. Okay. Once you have an IAM role, and the third part, what do you do? Sir, this agent, what is the role of this agent? What is the role of this agent? Yeah, it will go and read this logs and move it into data. But first of all, how the agent knows where are your logs. So the third point is CloudWatch agent. You need to do configure. And the fourth one, start the CloudWatch agent. We will talk about all this practical tomorrow. Tomorrow is a practical class. Tomorrow would be the last day of CloudWatch. CloudWatch should be completed. If the CloudWatch is completed, I will go for Cloud Formation template. I will go for Cloud Formation template. Again, Cloud Formation template is completed, SSM. So 3 are AWS DevOps services. For your example, what did I explain you right now? CloudWatch. CloudWatch is monitoring tools. Tomorrow, Nagios, that means you use Nagios. CloudWatch, all are monitoring tools. Is it clear, guys? So you install and download and install CloudWatch agent. Second, provide a proper IAM role. Third one, tell the CloudWatch agent, your duty is to go and collect this log. Where are the logs? How do the CloudWatch agent will know? It will automatically understand, no, right? You need to configure CloudWatch agent. Where are your logs? What is the frequency and everything? And fourth one, you started the CloudWatch agent. Every 1 second will collect to take the logs and move it into CloudWatch. Automatically, this one will take care. This is the beauty of CloudWatch. Anyone has any questions? Is it clear? Is it clear? Anyone has any questions? Fine. I'm going to sign off right now. Any questions anyone has? Please, please, please do it. Maybe after Cloud Formation Systems Manager, maybe after 4 or 5 service, I'll give you an exam. Now, if you don't pass the exam, then what should I do? Please practice it. Listening Cloud AWS is easier. Okay, but the problem here is you will forget it also if you don't do practice. All are very, very important. You will write 2 3 exams. We'll talk about that one. Is it clear? Anyone has any questions, guys? If you don't have any questions, I'm signing off. Online people, clear, guys? Is it clear? Entire thing tomorrow practically. Okay? Okay, guys, signing off. Thank you.